doing? Nah, don't get scared now. I be laughing so hard my stomach hurts. Ooh, what you trying to do to me? My stomach hurt. Welcome to Larry's World. Mother truckers, yeah. Cut to the chase. How are you doing today, people? Welcome to this beautiful Tuesday, March the 31st, 2026. Let's thank God to be alive, y'all, and let's rejoice and be glad in it. I'm going to make this phone call to the man upstairs, figure out what today's topic going to be. Y'all stay tuned. Stay tuned. 1-800 Jesus. Jesus, what's going on, baby? Jesus Christ saved my life. Oh my God, it's a banger. That's a good toe stumper. Okay, that's what you want me to talk to him about? Good old topic right there. Thank you, sir. Peace. Yep. YouTube family, I got a good old topic. All right. Today's topic, y'all, is first of all, it's going to be a Bible verse, and it's going to be coming from the NLT version of the Bible. All right. It's going to be coming from Proverbs chapter 19, verse 18. All right. And it goes like this. Discipline your children while there is hope. Otherwise, you will ruin their lives. What do you mean by that, Larry? Guys, what I need you guys to understand in life, you have to learn. We have to learn as parents, guys. We got to learn to discipline our children. If we don't learn to discipline our children, they're going to grow up thinking the world owes them something. And that's what I see in this day's society. Most kids feel like that parents owe them nothing. We don't owe our kids nothing, guys. I don't know who this message is for. Just like when my kids were smaller, hey, Pop, can I get $20? Can I get $30? No, you can earn $20. You're going to get your ass out there and cut that grass. Daddy, can I do this? Can I go to the mall? Yeah, you're going to go out there and hem them limbs. You're going to go out there and cut the grass. You're going to go out there and mow the lawn. You're going to take out the trash. I'm not giving you nothing in this life, y'all. We got to stop just giving our kids everything. How can they understand anything we're constantly doing for them? Bro, you really doing this for one view. That's right. You are one of the views too. Thank you for being in here. Thank you for being in here. One thing about me, man, hey, I don't worry about what people think about me. The minute you get to that point, you'll be all right. That's the problem in this world. People are always worried about who looking and all that. There's always somebody watching, brother. That's why most people fall apart, because they always worried about who watching. Anyway, what's going on with you, though, 1312? Hope you're having a great day. Take Dora, what's going on with you? Zammy Guy, what's up with you? Tristan Jones, hope you're having a great, marvelous day, y'all. Y'all get on in the comment section. Happy birthday to you. There we go. I sung something for you. How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing? I hope y'all having a great day, man. You're right. Let them work for what they want in life. That's it. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with time and time again spoiling your kids. There's nothing wrong with that. If your kid come home with an AB on the road, they don't make good grades and stuff like that, ain't nothing wrong with taking them out for ice cream, taking them to the mall, buying them a shirt, but they have to earn that. I'm not taking no kid to do a damn thing if they making the C's and D's. I'm not going to reward that. You want me to reward you? Then you need to goddamn gonna do what you're supposed to do. I don't know who this message is for. Stop giving your kids everything. My channel, man, Christopher, he said what my channel was about. My channel was about dedication, inspiration, life lessons, bodybuilding, a little bit of comedy, but I like to really inspire people. My channel was an inspirational, this is an inspirational channel, man. That's what I like to talk about on my channel, man. Christopher, what's going on with you? Christopher Cladd. But yeah, we got to stop just doing that right there. We got to stop doing that. And don't treat one kid better than the other, too. That's another thing. Treat all the kids the same. Don't do for one kid and don't do for the other. Because kids can see right through that. I'm trying to tell you what I know. Let's get on here, y'all. Let's talk about this. I want y'all's input on this topic right here. 8444, what's up with you? Redhead, what's going on with you? Hope you're having a great, marvelous day. Y'all, let's get on here and let's talk about this thing. Today's topic, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be discipline your children while there is hope. Otherwise, you will ruin their lives. I used to get on when me and my wife first got together. She knows this, what I'm about to say here. When we first got together, my wife was the type, she would want to do everything for the kids. Clean their room. You know what I'm saying? Fold their clothes, wash their clothes. I said, how are they going to learn anything if you're doing everything for them? But now we're on one accord. But I'm saying when they were younger, my wife wanted to do everything for them. My kitchen ain't clean right. I'm going to go in there and do it. No, let them do it. How can they learn if we don't discipline them? Well, they're not going to do it right. Make their heads get back in there and do it again until it's right. That's something else we got to stop doing too, guys. We got to understand kids and stuff learn at their own pace. If they don't do it right, then you make them redo it. That's how they learn, trial and error. If they can't learn these basic things at home, how you think they're going to do in the workplace? Because it get a little hard for them, you're going to take away their stuff. You're going to tell them, oh, it's all right, baby, I'll do it. No, your ass going to learn how to do it. It's discipline, baby. You're going to learn how to do it. You're going to learn today. You're going to learn how to do this. But you're doing a good job and have a good day. I greatly appreciate that, Zammy. God, thank you, man. Thank you for joining me today, man. Share this content with somebody, man. Somebody need to hear this content right here. Okay, what did he say? Joe, what's going on with you? T5G, what's up with you? If you don't mistake, you can't find the truth, man. That's it. You have to make mistakes in life. We have to learn as parents, mentors, or whatever we are to these kids. We have to learn to let children make mistakes. Now, I'm not talking about if your child is in danger, somebody trying to, you know what I'm saying, he fall on hard times, he lose their job. If you got grown adults, I don't know what this message is for, but if you have a child and they lost their job and they falling on hard times, yes, you help them out. But we can't enable them. What do I mean by enable? This simply means, guys, I'm going to get some of these comments in a minute. That means you give that child, say, hey, I know you lost your job. I'm going to give you 4 months to get your shit together. Excuse my language. I'm going to give you 4 or 5 months to get your stuff together. I'm not going to charge you no months. I'm not going to charge you no rent because I need you to get on your own feet. Discipline. Tell them, I'm not going to charge you no rent money while you're here since you lost your job. But you better be saving up your money. When them 3 or 4 months come around, if you ain't got no job, you got to get the hell out of my house. You got to get the hell out of my house. I'm sorry, it's discipline, baby. You're not going to sit here and live on my couch or sleep on my couch eating up all my damn food, and think it ain't going to be, and think come on, man, I'm the king of this castle. My wife is the queen. I'm not going to allow no kid to just sit here and mooch off me. And then I'm working hard and they ain't doing nothing. That ain't gonna work, baby. I love you outside doing videos. Man, I'm gonna get back to them too, man, doing my outside videos too. Heck no, you sound dumb. You better pay my rent. Nah, I mean, listen, one thing about me, and that ain't, I mean, that's your opinion on it. I'm saying if they fall on hard times, listen to what I'm saying, man. If you got a grown kid, and you know they lost their job, or, you know what I'm saying, they trying to get on their feet, I will allow them to stay with me for a while. You got 3 months to get your stuff together. Don't worry about paying me nothing. You know what I'm saying? All I want you to do while you're here is clean up, do the basic stuff. But then after that, you got to go. You got to go. That's what I'm saying. Everybody fall on hard times, Terry. Everybody fall on hard times. They better figure it out. That's it. They better figure it out. But we got to understand, man, you was once a child before, right? You was once a child. So what I'm basically saying is there's nothing wrong with helping even your adult kids if they fall flat. But it ain't but so many times I can pick you up, though. That's what I need y'all to understand. It ain't but so many times you can keep cleaning up your kid's mess. If you got a kid and they lost their job because they being lazy, that's different. If you got a kid and they lost their job because they had a layoff, that's totally different. You carry them for a little bit, 3 or 4 months, okay? I'll go ahead and don't charge me nothing. You keep this money for yourself. But I'm going to give your ass a deadline. If you ain't got your crap together, you getting the hell out. That's what I'm saying. But you got to discipline your kids. You can't just tell your kids, oh, you can stay here with me as long as you want. You ain't got to pay me no money. No. You're going to stack up your bread and you're going to go. You're going to stack up your bread and you're going to go, man. No need to have two jobs at all. At all time. He said no need to have two jobs at all time. Sometimes, man, you got to do what you got to do. I don't work 3 or 4 jobs before, man. When you want to be successful in this life, man, you got to be willing to do things that's uncomfortable sometimes. You got to be willing to do that, man. But that's good, though, man. Terry Joe, how old are you, man? You say I cut grass windows, always had a hustle. Are you a parent or you a child or what? You always got to have a hustle, man. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get y'all to understand what I'm saying. I'm not saying allow your kids to stay with you and not pay nothing at all. I'm talking about for grown kids too. If you have a kid, they might have fell on hard times. They might have lost their job. Their job might have had a layoff. Your grown adult kid might come to you and say, "Hey, man, I need a place to lay my head, man. I need to get a new place." Okay, listen, I'm not gonna charge you nothing. All I want you to do while you're here is just, keep things in order, keep things clean, cut the grass. But you got 3 months to figure it out. If you don't have it figured out, you have to get out of here. Discipline your kids. If you see your kid throw something on the floor, tell their ass to pick it up. Stop cleaning up behind your damn toddlers. How they gonna learn how to do anything for themselves if you cleaning up behind them? Be a man, work, look after your family, and pray. That's it. Be your house man. That's it. Kids will love to stay with you when you're a pushover, parents. That's it. One thing about me, I'm not a pushover, but I'm trying to get you to understand. Mister, what's up with you? How you doing? Miss Sure, what's up with you? I'm talking about if you have kids that fall on hard times. Now, when your kids are under 18, yes, it is our jobs as parents to help these kids, help show them the way. But even if a kid is under 18, if I don't show you something 7, 8, 9, 10 times, you keep going out here doing stupid stuff, eventually I'm going to let you fall. Eventually you have to fall. If you got a kid in school, let's say your kid get in a fight and he started an argument with somebody. Okay, let that slide. But if you keep on getting in trouble and starting fights with people, eventually they got to pay the price. I'm whooping your ass. The first time I might let it slide. You fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, you can't fool me again. Y'all, come on, let's get on in this comment section. Let's get on in here, y'all. Today we're talking about discipline your children while there is hope. Otherwise, you will ruin their lives. That's why I'm going to be honest with you. That's why there's a lot of kids and stuff that are in prison, because most time us as parents, we did not show them the way. We did not show them the way. You know what I'm saying? Most time our kids are the way they are because we did it. I'm not, most time we spoil our kids. There's no way in hell, a little 10-year-old should be walking around with no iPhone 15. Nah, you ain't getting no damn iPhone 15. You getting an iPhone 15, your ass get ready to get a damn job. You gonna get a damn, if I buy the phone, you gonna get what the hell I'm giving you. You gonna get a little flip phone. That'll teach your kids right there that, listen, if you want that top of the line phone, you gotta get off your ass and get it. If I gotta pay for it, I'm getting what's affordable. I'm getting what's affordable. Make discipline your kids. Tell them, I'm gonna get it for you. They might not like the kind of car you're getting. If you don't like it, get off your ass and go get a damn job and buy the own type of car you want to get. Discipline them. Ain't nothing given to you. I don't care if I was rich, a multi-millionaire. I'm not gonna sit there and just buy you a brand new car. You still gonna have to earn it. Discipline them. What you gonna do for me to get this car? Stop just giving our kids stuff. That's it. Our kids need to learn what life is about. I can't pronounce your name, big dog. Gurlet. What's up with? I like your opinions, man. What times you are live on live, man? My lives are different hours of the day, man. Sometimes I do a live at 1, 2 in the morning. Sometimes I do them at 5 in the evening. My lives are never at the same time, but most time I try to get them in the morning, because most time in the evening I'm slammed, doing other projects and stuff like that. But you're right, though, man. These kids need to learn what life is about. I'm going to be honest with you, man. AI and this social media and stuff has got kids lazy, man. The kids nowadays, they don't even want to drive, man. They don't even drive. You got Uber and Lyft. Why would they want to learn how to drive when they could depend on an Uber and Lyft? When I was a kid, we didn't even have none of that. We didn't have no Uber, ain't have no Lyft. We ain't have none of that. I wanted to get a car. I wanted to drive, but this generation seems like they don't want to do nothing. They'd rather pay a Uber driver to come pick them up instead of saving up their money to get a car. That's crazy. Why not want your own independence? And I blame this on the parents. I blame this on the parents right here, allowing your kid to do whatever they want to do. Now, I understand when a kid gets a certain age, they have to be able to make decisions for themselves. I'm gonna be honest with you. Kids should be. You should start a kid off making some decisions on their own when they little. You let that kid know, hey, that stove hot. Now, I already told you it's hot. You burn your hand, you're on your own. You're teaching that kid discipline. You're teaching that kid some discipline. You know what I'm saying? Just doing everything for them, buying them new shoes, new Jordans. Listen, I'm gonna buy you what I can afford. If you don't like these shoes that I'm buying you, I'm not gonna buy the kids no Bobos. I'm gonna get them some nice shoes. I'm gonna go to the Nike outlet or something like that and get them something. I'm not saying to the point you're supposed to do for your kids because they are your kids when they're little. You're supposed to clothe them, feed them, the basic stuff. You're supposed to do that. I'm talking about going above and beyond. I'm talking about the extra things. You know, they might not like what you buy. They might not like the type of shirt you buy. Okay, if you don't like the type of shirt that I'm buying you, get off your ass and go get a job then. If the kids are at least, 15, 16, 17 years old, they old enough to get a job. Stop just giving them stuff. How the hell they going to learn how to work for it? I remember, y'all, when I got my first car, I had to be about 18 years old. I got this car from being in a car accident when I was like 11. I saved up this money. I had like $950. I bought me a car. I didn't wait on my parents to buy me a car. I worked for that car. If something went wrong on that car, I had to make sure I had the money to get it fixed. Stop telling your kids, oh, if something break down on the car, I'm going to go get it fixed. No, the hell I ain't. And if I have to go get it fixed, you best believe you going to reimburse my ass. It's more than driving too, y'all. That's what we gotta teach our kids too. We buy our kids these cars and stuff. Then when it break down, they don't even know. They don't have no money to get it fixed. They don't know nothing. Oh man, I'm gonna wait on my mama. No, you should already have the money put aside to get your damn car fixed. Now, when your kids little, like I said, you're supposed to do stuff for them because they don't know better. But when your kid get like adolescent age, no, you got to teach them some discipline. I had my first job, y'all, when I was like 16 years old. Number one reason I had my first job at 16 because I got tired of waiting on my mother to buy me stuff. My mama would tell me, I'm going to buy you them Jordans. But you're going to have to wait another 6 months. I said, well, you know what? If I go out here and get a job, I don't have to wait on my parents. And this is something right here I'll be trying to teach my daughter right here. My daughter, trying to teach her that when you applying for a job too, you have to be disciplined. You waiting on a job to call you back. You need to be aggressive with these jobs. You want the job. They want you, but you need them more than they need you. We gotta teach our kids that too. Follow up on stuff. Stop waiting on people to call you back. If a job tell you they're gonna call you back, don't wait on them to call you back. You call them back. You call them back. I don't know what this message is for. Got to teach our kids discipline and accountability. We are failing these kids in the world, guys. We as parents or mentors or whatever we are failing these children. Let them go through some hardships. Let them bump their heads a few times. If you got a kid and they constantly getting in trouble, let's say your kid get in trouble one time. He get locked up. Okay, fine. I'm going to bail him out. He probably didn't know no better. He make mistakes. If you don't done it 2-3 times, I'm not bailing you out no more. I don't know who this message is for. I mean, when I was like 22, 23 years old, I remember my car would always break down on the side of the road. Now I was an adult child. My car would always break down. I would call my uncle. He would always come to my rescue, come pick me up. And it finally came to a point where he started growing some balls. And he was just like, you know what, man? I'm not picking you up no more from work. Because you have your priorities in the wrong place. You getting these rims on this car. You getting tinted windows. That money that you put into that car, you could have dang on put towards saving it up to get you a better car. You want to keep investing in an old car. And you wonder why I'm sitting on the side of the road. That taught me a valuable lesson right there. That taught me not to depend on people. That taught me structure. You know, yes, it was hardcore. You know, I'm stranded on the side of the road, but look how many times he rescued me. It wasn't my father, it was my uncle. Look how many times he rescued me, y'all. We got to stop rescuing our kids every time they get in a hardship situation. I know we don't want to see our kids fall. I know we don't want to see them stumble. But if something happens to us, if we drop dead right now, how they gonna learn how to survive if we're doing everything for them? We need to teach them the basic stuff, y'all. Some of our kids don't even know the basics. Some of our kids don't even know how to wash their own clothes, don't know how to feed themselves. They don't know how to do nothing, don't even know how to make a damn sandwich. And most of this falls on us as parents. Now, granted, there is just some kids that are just lazy and are not willing to learn. They're not willing to learn. And I blame a lot of this on parenting, I really do. Social media too. But that's why I don't really like, when my kids were young, I didn't really like them being on social media and Facebook and Instagram like that, because it's not really teaching them nothing. Because AI and stuff like that, Facebook, it's a microwave society. Everything these kids see on the internet, they think it applies to their life. All I got to do is this. All I got to do is be a dope boy. No, it's more to life than that. Teach them to grind. Teach them to want to hustle and grind for themselves. If I want it more than my kids want it, that's a problem. You shouldn't be wanting success for your kids more than the kid does. If you're doing this, this is a problem. If you want your kid to go off to school to be a CEO of a company or be a business owner, if you want it more than they don't want it, it's not going to work. It's like pulling teeth. You know how hard it is to pull teeth. It's going to be stubborn. We got to teach kids the way, show them the way, lead them to the water, but we cannot make them drink it, guys. We got to stop doing this. It says right here, God can do, it says right here, y'all, reading the scripture, God can do so much through you. God can do so much through our children. But if we're constantly doing everything for them, how can they do anything for themselves? I don't know what this message is for. Let's get some of these comments in. Jesus Christ shed his blood and died for our sins on the cross, was buried and rose again on the third day. 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verses 1 through 4, King James Version, we saved by the grace through faith, not works. That's it. That's it. We are saved by the grace and not works. See, a lot of people, man, think that they our good works and stuff. Let me take this belt off, y'all. What's up with you, man? I'm talking about today's topic. Y'all, let me take this belt off. This belt a little tight. Give me a second. Y'all give me a minute. And let me show y'all something too. Give me a second. Belt tight, man. I'll leave it like that. Yeah, today, man, we talking about discipline your children while there is hope. Otherwise, you will ruin their lives. That's today's topic. That's what we're talking about today. Know where you are. What's going on with you, man? Thank you for joining me in my live chat today. Do you have any children? Does anybody have any children? That's the next question I want to ask y'all. How do you go about disciplining y'all children? That's what I want to know. Let's get in the comment section. The lines are open. The lines are open. Come on in. Y'all give me 1 second. Keep going, though. I'll be right back. Give me a second. Had that belt on, man. That belt sometimes I don't like the way it be feeling. Let's get in here. How do y'all discipline y'all kids? How do y'all discipline y'all kids? If you have, some people might have an adult child. Do you believe in, if you have an adult child, let's just say they lose their job. They got fired. Well, we ain't gonna say they got fired. Let's say they got laid off. Your adult child now, do you think you allow them to come and stay with you until they get on their feet? You give them a time frame and tell them, you know what I'm saying, hey, you got 3-4 months to get on your feet. You ain't got to pay me no rent. All I ask for you to do while you're here is take out the trash, take out the garbage, make sure everything is clean, cook from time and time again. That's all you got to do. You know, that's all you got to do. But a lot of us as kids, we make this harder than what it is. Adult kids, I make them help me with chores since they were 4 and 5. But that's different. That's different. You say what is happening. I told you what was happening. Know where you are. I said what's going on with you, but anyway, okay, holler at you then, know where you are. Yeah, when they little like that, man, that's different. They 4 and 5 years old. You don't want to put a whole lot of responsibility on a 4 and 5-year-old, but at the same time, like you just said, you want to show them how the world navigates. You know, you don't want to give a 4 or 5-year-old a cookie and they ain't earned nothing to get that cookie. I'm not talking about not feeding them and clothing them. You're supposed to do that anyway, whether they're out of line. And now, even if you got a disrespectful kid, you always supposed to clothe them and feed them when they that little. But as they get older and they think they know more than you, sometimes you gotta let your kids fall flat on their face. Since you think you know it all, I done showed you the ropes and you want to do it your way anyway, you gotta learn to let your kids fall. But when they little like that, nah, that's completely different. But even when kids are in school too, you know what I'm saying? Even when kids are in school, you want to teach your kids to share with one another. This is why a lot of people, kids and stuff, they grow up and they're selfish just because they didn't have a parent or nothing to instill in them. Uh, you share with other kids. You want to share. You want to be a giver. You don't want to always be the type of kid who's constantly taking things. You know, you take, and never want to give nothing in return. We don't want to do that either. Brother, what are your thoughts about the war? I feel like this clown that's in office right now, man, if he don't get his stuff together, we gonna be at war. Uh, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I had thought about going to the military. I'm 38 years old and the cutoff age is 42, but I'm worried about with this clown that's in office right now, this president that's in office. I'm worried, man, I might go over there and get shot. Yes, I believe in Jesus Christ, but I know he not running the country right. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we are in danger. And if he don't stop running his mouth, he gonna get all of us killed, man. That's what I feel about this war right here. My kids not sharing anything. Okay, man, that's that's on you, Terry. Everybody has a right and wrong way on how to raise their kids. If you don't believe in your kids sharing, that's on you to each his own. Me personally, you have to teach kids to share, because then they're gonna grow up to be selfish husbands, selfish wives. Well, this is mine. I ain't giving them nothing. And this is why kids grow up to be the way they are. You gotta teach them how to share, man, when they're young like that. I fully agree and appropriate your opinion on the war. But yeah, that's my opinion on the war, man. I feel like uh, that's the reason why I don't want to go right now. And I thought about going to the military, uh, but I'm not going. I'm not going to do it. You know, because like I say, right now I'm working on my YouTube channel, and I do little side hustles and stuff on the side. Okay, that's your opinion on that, Terry Joe J53. I mean, I'm sorry, that's your opinion on that, Terry Joe. That's your opinion, man. I'm not gonna argue with you on it. You can say whatever you want. You know, you can say whatever you want. You don't have a heaven nor hell to put me in, brother. It's your opinion. That's your opinion on that, brother. But you will not disrespect me on my channel. So if you're gonna talk, you're gonna either talk like you got some sense, or I'm gonna ignore everything you say from here on out. It's your opinion. It's on you, big dog. You're gonna talk like you got some sense, or I will ignore you from here on out. Believe for you. What's going on with you? Lock 1278. What's going on with you? Okay, well, you can escort yourself off then, Terry Joe. You can go ahead and escort yourself out. This might not be your cup of tea, big dog. Go ahead and escort yourself out. Obviously, you care because you're on here. Obviously, you care because you're on here. So go ahead and escort yourself off, Terry Joe J5J. Go ahead and escort yourself off. Lock, now, I'm going to get on to some other people. What's up with you, Lock 1278? What's going on with you, man? Hope you're having a great day. Yeah, man, today's topic, man, we talking about discipline your children while there is hope. Otherwise, you will ruin their lives. What do you think about this right here? What do you think about this topic, man? Do you believe we should be spoiling our kids? I know sometimes some kids might be the only child, and they may buy their kids whatever they want. This is a gift and a curse. Getting your kids whatever they want can backfire, because at this point, they don't know how to work for anything. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. Let's get some more of these comments in. This is a good topic right here. What do you think about this message right here, Lock 1278? Do you believe in, like, say, if you got a kid, do you believe that you two, man, fully agree, Larry, we have lots what matter? That's what he said. Lock 1278, you two, man, fully agree, Larry, we have lost what matters. That's it, man. We have lost what matters. We ruining these children, man. Most of us as parents, not saying you, but as we're supposed to be mentors towards these kids, these kids, man, to be honest with you, we can't discipline a child if they're watching everything that we're doing. These kids, man, they watch everything that we're doing. You know what I'm saying? They watching us. We gotta set the foundation. We can't ask our kid to do something if we're not doing it. We can't tell our kid to go in there and wash the dishes, take out the trash, take out the garbage, if they watching us sit around and do nothing all day, every day. I don't want to say, oh, because I'm the dad, I'm the mom, I ain't got to do nothing. You teaching your kid a bad example. And what'll happen is, not saying you in general, what will happen is the kid will grow up and they'll start doing the same thing to their kids, and then that's when I call this a generational curse. So I want to know, how did you survive your teenage? How did I survive my teenage? I survived my teenage years by listening to my parents. Well, I was in foster care. I got took it into foster care. I wanted to see. I was one of those type of kids. I'm not gonna use the word motivated. I was always inspired by wanting better. Like my mother, she told me I didn't have to get a job until I turned 18, but she would always tell me, "Hey, I'm gonna get you those new pair of shoes. They might not be a pair of Jordans. They might be a pair off-brand shoes because that's what she can afford. But I know if I wanted more, I had to get up and go get a job. If I wanted more, she was gonna buy it, but I know if I wanted the top of the line stuff, I would have to sacrifice and get off my ass and go get a job. See, most kids will say, okay, well, my mom and dad are gonna buy me everything anyway. It might not be what I want. I'll settle for that. I wanted more out of life. That's how I survived my teenage years, man. Because I was that go-getter type of kid. I didn't look for my parents to do everything for me. I mean, when I was 16 years old, man, let me read some of these comments in. Tommy, what's up with you? Good afternoon from very sunny and beautiful Sweden. How you doing today, Tommy? Hope you're having a great and marvelous day. Hope you're having a great day. The decisions you make today create your future. That's it. The decisions we make today create our future, especially for our kids. We let our kids do whatever they want now. We let them, not clean up their room. We let them go outside and play in their room. If we let them go outside and play and they haven't even cleaned up their room, they haven't done their homework, they'll think that we're teaching them to be rebels. We're teaching them to be rebels. You know what I'm saying? We don't want them to be rebels. That means they think the world owes them something. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you get in here negative, I will not comment to negativity. I will ignore you. All right, so I'm gonna move right on to the next comment. All right, we're not gonna, you get in here cracking jokes, I'm just gonna ignore you. That's it. You're gonna get on my channel, we're gonna talk positive. We're not getting on here cracking jokes, trying to roast nobody. We're not doing that. That means most of y'all, when you do that, that means you ain't got nothing. Most of y'all ain't got nothing going. If somebody pissed at your cornflakes, that ain't got nothing to do with me, brother. Take that negativity elsewhere. I would not tolerate it on my channel. Okay? I won't tolerate it on my channel. A lot of y'all like to sit behind the keyboard. Most of y'all are computer wards anyway. Y'all can talk big boy jump on the camera, but in real life, you ain't gonna do nothing. Most of y'all. I'm talking the ones getting on here talking negative. Get your negative ass off my page. That part right there. We're going to be positive today. No negativity. All right, let's get back to it. Let's get to it, y'all. Let's get on in here. The comment section is open. Dr. Spencer, 1988. We got you, Mr. Larry. Keep on speaking facts. Okay, I appreciate that. You were born in 1988, man? They say Dr. Spencer, 1988. That's the year I was born. That's the year I was born. I don't know if that's the year you was born or what's that saying. Sir, I am sharing one issue that my parents married. What do you say right here? Sir, I am sharing one issue that my parents married late due to this. I am just 17 and my dad just retired and all the house things are on my shoulders. Why is everything on your shoulders? You say your dad just retired, so okay, I see what you say. Your dad retired. Is he older? But sometimes, man, I hate that you're going through that at 17, but that's just going to teach you to be a man. You know what I'm saying? When you get older, it's going to teach you to be stronger, man. See, I know a lot of people, man, who said that they lost their parents. Sometimes they have to end up taking care of themselves. That's going to teach you to be more disciplined in other areas of life. I know you may not see it now, man, but that'll teach you to be more disciplined in other areas of life. As a matter of fact, you'll go further than the people you grew up with. Mark my word. 12201, what's up with you? Subline, what's up with you? Throw up Great Street Watch. I don't know what you mean by that right there, big dog. But anyway, y'all wanted to get on here and drop this short vid, y'all. Wanted to get on here and drop this short vid vid, share this little short testimony because I feel like a lot of us as parents, including myself, my children are grown now, but I feel like we need to do a better job. Stop just giving our kids everything. We have to make them earn their way in this world. They're not going to learn anything if we're constantly babying them, doing everything for them. Yes, they may not do it the way we want them to do it. You know what I'm saying? At this point, I remember when my son was 12 years old, he wasn't cutting the grass right. And I made him go out there and do it again until he got it right. I show him again. That's one thing too. As parents, we have to learn to be patient. If our kids don't understand something, that is okay. If they don't understand, we got to remember, guys. Everybody learns at their own pace. As parents too, we don't have the patience. This is why most of us, we get up and do everything for our kids. He didn't clean that kitchen right. I'm gonna go clean it for him. Oh man, he didn't cut the grass right. I'm gonna do it for him. Oh, I'm gonna take the trash out. He left all the trash on the floor. No, you take their ass outside, and you show them where they messed up at. They drop trash on the ground, show them how to pick it up. Because in the real world, ain't nobody doing a damn thing for our kids. We can shelter them all we want right now while they're under 18, but when they get out in the real world, we're just setting them up for failure if we do these things, guys. If we do this, we're setting them up for failure, not success. Discipline your kids. Discipline them. Show them the way. Show them how to do something. Your son might say, "Hey, Dad, can you make me can you show me how to fish? Or can you go catch me some fish out the water?" No, but what I can do is show you how to fish. You teach a man how to fish, he'll always know how to fish. But if you go out there catching the damn fish for him, how the hell they gonna learn? Teach them how to fish and they won't go a day hungry. I see you have church sweater on, swag respect. I greatly appreciate that, man. Yeah, I just left from an interview, man. Just left from an interview. Yes, I do this right here too, but I'm the type, I'm a jack of all trades. I don't like to just, yes, I work on this channel and everything, but I also try to, have side hustles. In this economy, man, you need more than one grind in this hustle, man. For now, anyway. It won't always be this way, but right now, my job is working on this YouTube channel. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, Chad. Good worker. Thanks for the positive vibes, y'all. Y'all just getting in here being positive, man. Much respect to y'all. Do y'all have any children? Sir, Sir, I am so different that the people of my age think I am crazy. Beg because I don't go up to party. I do part-time job and I stay home to study. And by this situation, I don't even have many friends. And that's what you're gonna notice too, man. You're gonna notice in life that when you're trying to climb to that next level in life, you're gonna notice, man, success comes with a price. But I tell you this right here, let them laugh now, cry later. They can laugh now. Let them cry later. What do I mean by that? Right now, they laughing at you because you out here grinding, you on your game and you hustling. But later on, them might be the same ones that need you for a job. So you keep doing what you're doing. Because, hey, I'm the type of person, man, I'd much rather work hard on the front end and have success later. What am I trying to say? I'm saying it wrong. I'd much rather get my fun and entertainment out. I'd rather do that later on and work hard now so that way later on I can sit back and relax and say, you can relax. You're either gonna do it on the front end or the back end. I'm the type, man, like I say, I'd much rather do my stuff on the front end, get the hard stuff out the way and relax on the back end. So I respect you for that. You can bring a horse to the water, but you can't force him to drink it. If you can show him, man, you're fortunate, but can't force him to think. That's it. You can't. You can show them. That's all we can do. Show them the way. But we can't hold people's hand, especially not with our children. You show your kids something, you show them, hey, you go down this path, if you snort powder, you do crack cocaine, you're going to be just like that homeless man over there. But if you do this right here, like me, my kids are grown, but I show them the way. They see me each and every day watching me hustle. They see every day I'm grinding, I'm working on this YouTube channel, I'm working out. Even when kids are grown, guys, I need you to understand, your kids are still watching you even when they are adults. I do need you to understand that too. Your kids are always watching. Stop thinking just because they're little. And what we got to understand too is even if your kids are adults and they're out of your house, there's other children, little children that are watching us. In your neighborhood, they watching you sag. They might go home and say, why you sagging? Well, I saw the dude up the street sagging. Now you still setting a bad example. You see what I'm saying? Come to India. I would love to go to India, man. What's going on with you? 76, what's good with you? ASFDs, 76, what's good? Sir, do you think there is a difference between Gen X and your generation? There is a big difference. My kids are part of the Gen X generation. I got a daughter that's 21 and one is 20. One was born in 2003, one was born in 2005. I am a millennial. There is a big difference. I was born in 1988. Yes, I had my children at a young age. So the difference between my generation is I was more of a go-getter. See, we didn't really have the technology like that. Technology was just starting to come in the early 2000s, around 2001, 2002. So I didn't have all the distractions. I've always been a go-getter. I was the type of kid, man, that my mom would always want to wash my clothes and stuff for me. I got tired of her washing my clothes one day. I said, Mama, show me how to wash these clothes. But this generation right here, if you don't, they're not going to take the initiative. I'm not saying my kids, but most times kids in this generation, they're not going to take the initiative. They'll just constantly let somebody keep doing for them, keep doing for them. They won't say, well, hey, Mom, I got it. Dad, I got it. I was the type, I wanted to try to find my own way in this world. So yes, there is a difference, because that's how I grew up. I was the type of kid, we stayed outside until the sun came up. Well, not that, my mom whooped my ass. But I'm saying, I stayed outside all day, from sun up to sundown. This generation now, they go outside 5 minutes. It's cold. I'm too cold. I got to come back in the house. This generation is soft. And I try to instill the things in me, the way I grew up, we stayed outside and played dodgeball. This generation, they don't want to do that. They want to be in front of the video game all day, every day. So there is a big difference. Black and whites are uniting to save Christianity, and nobody's talking about it. And we need that, man. And right now, man, in this world, we kind of stop looking at race. That right there is a good topic too. Because we all need each other at some point, whether we're black, white, Hispanic, we all need each other in this earth. Stop thinking that we can do it alone, y'all. We all do need each other. At some point, these people that do us wrong and say stuff to us to slander our name, at some point, they're going to need us. That's why I don't believe in disrespecting nobody. Somebody you might have just disrespected at the job, that same person, you might see them driving down the road and your car might be broke down. Now they're not going to help you. So I believe we all need to treat one another with respect. Sir, you're just gained a subscriber from me. Okay, man, I greatly appreciate that, man. Thank you for your positivity today, too. But anyway, y'all, I'm done with this thing. I'm going to get up off here. I got a lot to do. I'm dreading, because I know once I get off this video, my wife and I, we got some spring cleaning to do. I really don't want to do it, but it has to be done. So like I say, pick your poison. You know, you can look at all that stuff sitting there, them clothes, and you know it's about to get hot. So I got to go ahead and do the closet, break it down. I got to do all that right there. But anyway, y'all, if I'm lying, I'm flying. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like, share, subscribe button, okay? That way when I drop these vids, ladies and gentlemen, you guys are the first to be notified. I can't be bought. Can't be duplicated. Can't be replicated. You will never find another content creator like me. I am cut from a different cloth. Literally. All right, you have a great day too. I'm cut from a different cloth, y'all. I am different. Learn to be different and authentic. That's what's going to get you further in this world. Learn to teach your children to be authentic. Teach them not to be like the rest of society. Listen, y'all. I want y'all to bow your heads and close your head. I'm sorry. Bow your heads and close your eyes with me. I am done with this topic right here. All right, love y'all. Thank y'all for joining me in here. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, thank you for this day today, Lord. This day that was not promised, Lord, but you let us see it anyhow. Lord, we have to learn to teach our children when they are small that nothing is given to them. Everything is earned. You want that damn new pair of shoes? You got to get up off your ass and go cut the grass. Otherwise, I'm going to buy you these kind of shoes. We're not saying not to do for our children, but if they want the top of the line, they got to go above and beyond. You want that Gucci sweater, you got to do some extra chores, my brother. Otherwise, you're going to get this Walmart sweater that I can afford. You want that? You got to make good grades. All that other good stuff. Just stop just giving our kids things. Let them earn their way in this world. You had to earn your way as a parent. I had to earn my way as a parent. Your kids got to earn their way in this world. Listen, I'm out here like last year, y'all. Cook, boom, peace. See, You teaming are there African Americans that want to tap back into their roots? Because I mean, there's a lot of African Americans who think and act white. Listen, I don't know nothing about all that right there, big dog. I'm out of here. Love it. Cook, cook, boom, peace, bless, peace.